Hey.
Why you gotta do him like that?
Why?
Hold up. Why you gotta do him like that?
Why?
Why you gotta do him like that?
Why?
Why you gotta do him like that, Jay?
Yeah.
What? Hold up. What you said?
Why you gotta do it like that?
Avelli?
Why you gotta do them like that, G?
Hundo.
Look at the people they.
Hi guys, it's your girl Jakara. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. Basically, I went on Instagram and Facebook and I posted the question sticker and let y'all submit questions that some of y'all wanted to ask me. I only picked the really good ones and some of the ones that I felt like answering, and questions that I felt that like would help y'all get to know me a little bit more as I continue to create more content for my YouTube channel. Let's get started. I have my questions on my laptop over to the left of me, so if you see me looking over, that's what I'm looking at. What's the worst pronunciation I've ever heard of my name? Jakarta is one of them. Jakiria, but my best friend does that to like annoy me. Jakira, like there's no I in my name, it's Jakara. Another question I got about my name was, what does it mean? My name means full of life, so yeah. If I could name myself, what would it be? No funny shit. I don't know, but I feel like full of life is such a good name for me, like, because if you vet me in person and like my personality in general and stuff like that, so I feel like if I could, I would name myself my name now, I guess. What are my plans for my YouTube channel? Well, I want to get a plaque, definitely, for sure. So that's one of my goals, but I have to get there incrementally. You know how like people will say unlock a new post after so many likes on a post that they posted before or something like that? Like, I'm gonna start doing that because I'm just giving y'all content, but like people aren't subscribing. I definitely just want to be my authentic self and allow myself to be creative. I definitely want to do more collaborations, especially with my friends and people that I consider close to me. I feel like that would be really dope for my channel. Where do I want to live in 10 years? In 10 years, if I'm big baller, like, I want to have a couple of estates. Like, I want to have an estate in the hills. I want to have a crib in New York. One of my cribs is going to be really elaborate, and then, you know, one of them is going to be like one of my crash pads for like when I'm traveling and working and stuff like that. I have some big plans. What made me get a hairstyle that's dominated by males? So if you don't know, I cut my hair about a year ago in February and became, well, I call myself a female weaver because I am. But yeah, I brushed to get waves, and it is a male dominated industry. Sorry, little tongue tied. But I feel like I thrive off when people tell me I can't do something. So like a lot of boys that had waves, or like my bros was like, nah, you not about it, like you can't do it. So I just love proving people wrong, and it was a challenge for myself. So that's another reason why I wanted to do it. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is not reaching my full potential, you know, not providing for my family the way they've provided for me. Feel me? I just want to give them the lifestyle that they deserve. I really want to take care of my loved ones, so that's one of my biggest fears, is not living up to my full potential, not being successful. What's your least and most proud moment? One of my proudest moments would probably be getting my national titles for track and field or graduating high school. My least proud moment, I got into a physical altercation with my mom, so that's probably like my least proud moment. I never like want to be that angry again, but like your loved ones, your significant other, your mom and dad, they just, your boyfriend or girlfriend, they push certain buttons that like not even like the people you care about the most like push certain buttons and like really make you feel the type of way. Describe your adjustment period after moving from Portland to New York City. So some of you may or may not know, I was adopted and I lived in Portland before I moved to New York. I've been here for 12, maybe going on 13 years now. I'm not gonna hold you, it was hard. When I first moved to New York, I didn't want to be here. Like, the person that I was living with before had a conversation with me and said that she was gonna adopt me, and like I love this person to bits and pieces. Haven't really talked to them in a long time, but it's all still love. Like the feelings are still there. That's still my family. Like I was really quiet, I was shy, it was hard. The curriculum, like the education in Portland was different, so adjusting to that, like lattice multiplication, lattice, like what is that, like I don't know. So and then also I have ADHD, so I was on a whole bunch of medication. Like I was on medication for my ADHD, I was on medication for my depression and anxiety and stuff like that. I had a conversation with my parents and I was like, oh, I don't want to be taking medication I have a strong dislike for medication. Like I don't even take medication when I'm on my period for cramps. Like I tough it out. That's the only time I've really like taken my medication is if I've gone to the doctor because I was sick, or after I've had like a major procedure, like when I got all of my wisdom teeth removed. So the adjustment period, it was a little bit rocky at first because I would literally put myself in a box and try to mail myself back to Portland whenever I got in trouble, or whenever I just felt sad and like homesick and like really wanted to go back to Portland. Do I plan to adopt a child or children? I do plan to at least adopt one in the future. How many kids do I want in the future? I want 4. I want twins, and then the other 2, it doesn't matter. What motivates you in collab? We can definitely do a collaboration, and what motivates me is there's only one me, and I feel like I'm really unique, and there's nobody out here like me. Like I'm one of one, feel me? My family motivates me, my loved ones, my friends, people that I really care about, they motivate me too. And yeah. Anything special coming to your channel? I have a lot in store. I'm going to be dropping the video of the story of my adoption, so stay tuned for that. Honestly, I'm still figuring myself out. Like I just did an ancestry DNA test a while ago and like found out my ethnicities and stuff like that. And you know, being adopted, like it isn't the same like growing up with your birth parents and like them being able to tell you. So like it's like a jigsaw puzzle and I'm trying to piece everything together. So when I know, y'all will know, or y'all will know what I want you to know, feel me? Are you single? No, I'm not. What's your type? My friends say that I like athletic, dark skins, but I like what I like, simply put. Yeah, I like what I like. Do you like chunky or big guys? And I'm asking because of your last video. I admit, in the last video, if you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link to it in the description, but at the time I was worried about the physical. Now I love the big guys, I love the chunky guys, but my preference is like lean or skinny, or you know, somewhat toned or super athletic or whatever, like that. Everyone has their preference, and that's okay. Y'all not finna make me feel bad because I have a preference. We all have a preference. How do you remain focused and on top of your work now that the nation is in a state of emergency? I've always been diligent and like try to keep up the momentum, especially when it comes to my work. Like I take it very seriously. Like once I start something, I have to finish it. Like I hate not finishing things. How do I do it? Planning, you know, getting a jump start on things definitely helps me. Just making sure I'm paying attention, stuff like that. Oh, time management is a big factor for that too. Anything you regret? I really try not to regret anything. Something I do regret is maybe the time, attention, love, loyalty, letting certain people get next to me that didn't deserve my energy. There's a little bit regret when it comes to that. I also regret, I guess, not taking the scholarship from one of the colleges to run track as opposed to focusing on academics. I kind of felt like I proved myself as an athlete with all the sports that I played when I was younger, and I felt like when I went to college, I just wanted to focus on academics and like really push myself and see what I could do as a student. I'm phenomenal all around. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot, nigga. What's something you would change about yourself physically? If you would have asked me this like 2-3 years ago, I would have said my nose. But honestly now, like as I get older, I become more comfortable and confident with myself, and there's nothing like self-love. And I've learned to love the fact that my jaw is strong, or I have a dimple in my chin, or my nose is broad, stuff like that. I got a 5 head, feel me? What are some of your pet peeves? Some of my pet peeves are like, I'm a very blunt person, and I feel like regardless of me being a Sagittarius, like I feel like I would be blunt in general. And I hate like when people come around me and fake the funk. Like, just be straightforward, be real. And some of my friends tell me that I need to work on the way I say things, or sometimes I'm too honest, and it's not really about me being honest, but it's the way it comes off when I say things. I'm not intentionally trying to be rude, and it's like, you really know me, like you know I'm not malicious, and I'm not really trying to hurt people's feelings. I'm that friend that like, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, and it may not be what you want to hear, but I will tell you the truth if you come to me. Non-sexual turn-ons. For me, sending me music that you think I'd like, bringing me food unprovoked, saying I got it or I handled it, watching your significant other drive, I don't know, just something about that. Would you say you're a tomboy or a girly girl? Honestly, and this is a great segue into the next question. I'm really a tomboy, but I like to get my nails done. I wear lashes. I'll put on makeup. I'll wear dresses and stuff like that. I like to get dressed up, but I love sneakers and streetwear and stuff like that, and like vintage clothing and like oversized tees and ripped jeans, mom jeans, stuff like that. So I'm definitely a tomboy, but I have my girly girl moments. The next question: what celebrities do people say you look like? I've gotten Tiana Taylor when I had like the super defined abs and stuff like that. I've gotten Serena Williams, Keke Palmer. I've gotten Keisha from Belly when I had hair. What are some of my goals? My goals is to take over my dad's company, to start my own, launch my business, continue to have multiple streams of income, whether it's getting better at investing in the stock market, becoming more knowledgeable about that, be an overall, just level up as a boss chick, just continue to learn and grow as a person. Really, those are my goals. Is there a younger person I look up to? He don't know how to say her name. I think it's Katie, not Kaji. I butchered the hell out of that. I'm sorry, bro. Her mental is so beautiful, like, and like her hustle, her grind, like that's my little sis too. Like, I'll go to war for her. But yeah, I definitely look up to her, and she's definitely an inspiration and has girls in her generation that look up to her as well. Are you a daddy's girl or a mama's girl? It's kind of weird. I don't know who my real father is, but like after I got adopted, like I'm definitely a daddy's girl, but there's certain things that I'll talk to my dad about, and there's certain things I'll talk to my mom about. I mean, I have a transparent relationship with both of my parents. What's something I can improve on? There's always room for improvement. I feel like I give too many chances, and I'm loyal to a default, so I need to work on that. When somebody shows me their true self, I need to believe them. Maybe stop trying to... I'm very optimistic, like overly optimistic. Sometimes it pisses me off. So that's something I'm gonna try and work on throughout the rest of my life. If you could do your life over, would you? Honestly, I wouldn't be the person I am today without my past. So no. This was fun answering the questions. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. I hope I answered your questions. And if I didn't, feel free to hit my socials.